Hello my darlings, and welcome back to Henford-on-Bagley. We are in the area of Old New Henford today, and we're back at Henford House. Last time we finished the exterior by furnishing the stable area and also the side gardens. Today we're getting into the interior by furnishing the main living room, the library, and also the entrance hall. So let's get into game and make a start. Happy Friday, my loves, and welcome back to Let's Build the Bloody World. And here we are, back at Henford House today. Here we are, we're getting into the interiors today. Last time you know what we did. We finished off everything. We did the stables and the kennel area, and we also went around to the side gardens with the little pet cemetery underneath the oak tree, the little dog training yard, and also the little kind of romantic moment underneath the big oak tree at the front of the house. So today we're getting into this room here in particular, which is going to be the main living area itself. And also this room that all the family are standing weirdly around in because there's no furniture in the house just yet. Which is going to be the library, really. I really want a lovely library in here. So lots and lots of books and bookshelves. That's going to be the vibe today. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to keep it in this mode, actually, because I think the lighting looks quite nice and soft in here. I think it'll do very well. And I think we're going to make a start on the living room first. So with this living room, I really want their kind of the decor style to be very kind of opulent, very slightly garish, very slightly garish. That's what I want to go down the route of. They've got all this money, you know, that usually comes to the forefront when you get money. You start getting disgustingly garish, don't you? So there's going to be a few questionable choices, but I still want to try and make it look classy. You can obviously see I've changed the wallpaper in here as well. We did have this one here and here, but what I've done with the main living room itself, the hallway up and downstairs, is putting just a little bit of paneling just to bring a little bit more opulence to this place, you know? So that's what we're going to do. Now, I'm going to make a start on the windows, and I think what I want to use, I've got a picture in my head. I know I've had a little, not play a test because I've not pulled everything out, but I've got an idea of what I want to achieve in here. So I'm going to use these. I'm going to use these curtains, not in that colour though. I think they need to be the pale of white, yes, because it matches in nicely with the wallpapers then, doesn't it? It does. But hello, Friday, my darlings. Here we are, end of the bloody week. What are you all getting up to this weekend? That's what I would like to know. I have a guest coming to stay, and that guest is called Cosmo. I'm looking after my nephew's dog while he goes on holiday, and he looks like Dobby. He looks like Dobby from Harry Potter. I will put a picture up on my Instagram when he actually gets here. He's the most funniest. He's a rescue dog. My nephew rescued him, and he's so lovely. And he is a French Bulldog cross Dachshund. So a sausage dog cross French Bulldog. It's the cutest thing you'll ever see. I've never seen ears this big on a dog in all of my life. And he's coming to stay with us for 2 whole weeks. So I'm going to have 2 children in the household. Daisy really gets along with him as well, which is really nice. So I'm looking forward to seeing them both. I really am together. I think they're going to be lovely. They're going to be lovely. So yeah. I can't wait. That's what my weekend is going to be consisting of. Yes, it is. And then a little brunch on the Saturday morning with my friends. So I think those curtains look great in here for a start. I think it matches in really nice with the paneling. It's very opulent and it's still bright. I'm going for a light kind of lifted mood in here a little bit more. Considering this is quite, you would have thought I would have swapped this house for Haddon Hall, considering that this family are not the nicest family around, you know. But I want them to have that kind of vibe in here. I really do. Now, I want to do something here. Now, I've put radiators in each of the rooms, but I do want to add more radiators in the rooms because the rooms are massive. So I reckon we could do one underneath of the actual bay window, the bay window. And I want to do smaller ones underneath of these 3 here. I'm hoping it's not going to cut into the curtain. Oh, it does a little bit. What about if I pushed you in just ever so slightly? Oh, that's a bit better. Yes, I'll do that. Yes, and put them underneath of each of the windows. That's usually a thing in bigger houses. In a lot of Victorians, they do it as well. Victorian houses, they put a radiator underneath the window to kind of counteract the draft and stuff coming through, and it kind of helps with the warmth of the house then, you know. Yeah, I like that. Okay, right, we got that going on. And my thoughts were, I want this to be the kind of living area here. There's not going to be any TV in this room. They're very against TVs. So I want the living room to kind of be around this area here. And then I want this area to have a kind of a little seating area over in this corner with a smaller bookcase compared to what we're putting in the actual library itself. And then maybe an upright piano over on this side. That's my vibes with it. I've also got a sofa in mind, and I'm going to get it out right now. And it's this one here. This one here from the Decor to the Max kit. I think that's going to work really nicely in here as well. Who's got the new kits? I haven't got the new kits yet. I'm going to be buying them today at some point. I don't think I'm going to go for the Storybook Nursery one. It just doesn't seem my kind of vibe. It's a little bit too... it's just not for me. I don't think I'm going to get that one. Even though the Amazing Sixum did... I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it for Sixum, just to support Sixum. It's not my kind of style, but I will buy it for Sixum. Because Sixum, who's a custom content creator, if you didn't know... they actually created this pack, sorry. So I'm very much going to support a CC creator. It's going to be one of those first packs. Okay. And in that kind of position like that, I love the sofas in here. I think they will really work. But I want to clash the colour a little bit with maybe a rug. So let's get a rug in. This one. Now, hold on. You're probably thinking, Aiden, that looks awful. And to that, you'd be wrong. What I'm going to do is put in this rug, but I think I want to size it up slightly. It's a little bit too small for this space, I think. Yeah, something like that. I'm going to pull you back as well. Oh, I've still got my tool mod flopping about, haven't I? If I can get you to there instead. Do I want to bring that back just a little bit further? I think I do. You there, and then I'm going to slide you into the middle like that. I was just about to say shit you into the middle. That's a bit weird, that. We're not for that. Not at all. Okay, so I think I want some armchairs in the bay window with a nice table. Let's find some armchairs. Well, I like the new ones from Lovestruck in here with that sofa. They're slightly different, but I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. I've got 2 different armchairs to my sofa, you know, downstairs. And I like it like that. I do. I think I want to put 2 either side. And then I want to do a side table in the middle of them with a nice big lamp on top of it. So what side table can we use? I'm going to go for this one because it's got the ring pull on the front of it as well. This one here is from, is it Jungle Adventure? Yeah, Jungle Adventure. I'm going to flop you to there, and then I'm going to get a lamp to go on top of that. I think that looks nice. I don't want to use all white furniture in here, so I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I know, shocking. Can't believe it. So I think what I want to do is use this base game lamp. Base game lamp. It looks a little bit too small though. Let's size it up a little bit, shall we? What can we scale you up to? Maybe a 1.3 again. See what that looks like. Is that a little bit too... No, that's fine. Oh, yes. That's the ticket. I like the way that looks over there. Okay. Okay, well, we've got that in. What am I going to do for a coffee table? I had a coffee table in mind, and I also had different armchairs in mind for this bit here, but I think that works really well, so I'm going to stick with that. The coffee table I've got in my head is that, or either this one, which looks good, or the other one with the patterns on it, because I think that could work quite nice in this space as well. Oh, I like both of them. I think I'm going to go for this one here, though. I'm going to pop you in the middle, like this, right in the middle of the room, with a big bunch of flowers on top of it. Now, I've pulled out an array of plants here to go around this room, to be honest. I don't know whether these here are a little tiny bit too garish for in here. I know we're going garish, but I just think they might be a little bit too much. Yes, so you're not invited. You might be invited somewhere around the house, though. This one here could be a vibe, but it's very small. What would you look like if I sized you up? Oh, that's the ticket right there. Yes, I pulled out this one here, so I don't know if we're going to need that. We might do. I'll keep it around. I'll keep it around. Maybe you can go in the corner of the room. A big leafy palm always looks good in a Georgian living room. If I can flop that behind the sofa there. Yes, that's the ticket. That is the ticket. I don't know if I want to do a plant on each side, though. I think we need some kind of dresser over here. Oh, one just popped into my head. Wondering if it's going to work. And it's this one. But I don't really want that colourway in here, to be honest. Yes. Yeah, that one's a little bit too dark. That one's a little bit warmer. This one here. And then what I want to do is flop on a plant. Can I get this on here? Oh, no, it doesn't go on there. This bird of paradise would look good up here, though. You know, so maybe I could get this up on this level. Is that floating? I have no idea. Let's see. No! Well, there we are. Lighting is a bit off in here. I've got a sconce in mind, loves. I've got a flipping sconce in mind, and I think it's going to work a treat, I tell you. It's these ones here. They're a bit big, though. I think I need to maybe size them down. Just once. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm going to do one there. I'm going to do one on the other side. I'm definitely going to want a picture above here, so I don't know how big the picture's going to be. So maybe I'll do one there. Is that going to be a bit too close to the other one? Let me see this. No, the room's big enough. I can do another one there as well. We are going to sconce the shit out of this place. Not that sentence, please. Not that sentence at all. And then another one there as well. Oh, yeah, that's brought a bit of brightness in here. I love those lights. I really do. Where are they from? I always forget where these ones are from. They are from Growing Together. Well, they're bloody beautiful. Right, we need an expensive painting on top here. I'm thinking maybe going down the route of... No, that's going to be a bit too small in here, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, they have got that other fancy one, though, haven't they? This one, which is 8,000 simoleons with the... Oh, that looks good. Yeah, that's the tickety-boo right there. I'm liking how this is looking so far. I don't know where to put these just yet. I do want some more plants around the place. I might do one just off to the side here. Let me see. I don't really like it there for some reason. What about on the other side? Yeah, it looks a bit better on that side. How fussy am I? I tell you how fussy. Virgo fussy, my darlings. You know, I might not notice that I haven't put sinks or fridges in, but I'm very fussy with aesthetics. Yes, something like that. We do need a lamp in here as well, though. And I'm feeling... Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something very fancy. What would this one look like in here? Oh, great. Okay. Well, I'm going to plop you to there, behind here. Can I get that same lamp? Pop you on top of it. Are you the same size? No, I need to size you up, don't I? Do I? Does it look bigger? I have no idea. 1.3, wasn't it, darlings? Oh, shit. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Yeah, I like that moment. I do, however, want a floor lamp. And I've got a floor lamp in mind as well, and it's the one from Cats and Dogs. I think that one would look marvellous in here. This one. Can I... Yes, like that. Off to the side. In fact, I'm going to go behind here like that. Just like that. Oh, I do like it. I do, however, feel like we need a little bit of a side table on each edge. So I might do one here and one there. And let's brighten the side tables up as well, just to match in with this one here. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to flop you right next to you there. And do another one on the side of this sofa here as well. If I can get you to there, my darling. And you can flop right there like that. I don't know if I like two in here. I don't know if I like the two of them skirting around. I'm just going to do the one. I'm going to get rid of you and just do the one. I'm going to bring that a little bit further over then, if that's the case. I'll flop that one off to the side of the sofa instead. There we go. Stunning. In fact, maybe a plant there. Maybe a plant next to the sofa. Oh, kind of feeling it. Kind of feeling that. If I can get a little plant going on there as well. Yes, that's nice. All right. Right. Well, I need a couple more armchairs for here. Or a couple of armchairs. And I want a bookcase. And also a piano. So, bookcase-wise, I think I'm going to go for either this one or this one. What one can we use? The wood tone's not great on that. What's the... No, that's not going to be right then, is it? What about you then, my darling? Oh, you're going to fit in like a dream, you are. If I can get you to there, and then what I'm going to do... Oh, can we get you right into this? There we go. Beautiful. And now armchairs. I do want the armchairs to be the same colour. Ah, I know what I can do. I can use the armchairs I originally thought of for putting in the bay window. These ones. And in that colour. Look at that. It's like they were meant to be. Je ne sais quoi. And that is the moment we're going to take away from today. I'm going to get you in the middle like that. And I'll keep you very dead on. I don't want to curve you into each other. Formation is key, you know? And then what I want to do is bring in a little side table. I'm going to use this one. Yes, I'm going to go for brown over here. I also got rid of that side table that I put down because it kept looking at me and saying, I don't look right. And I was like, do you know what? You don't. So I got rid of it and I've swapped it out for a poufet. And I've put a poufet on the other side as well. Or a poof, you know? A bit like myself. A big raging poof. Yeah, I do, however, think I need to bring that closer to that now instead. So it kind of blocks off that area, but you don't need to go there anyway. Do I want to do a light above there? Yeah, I do want to do a lamp, but I don't want to use that same lamp. Oh, one's popped into my head, and I don't know if it's going to work, but we are going to give it our best shot. This one in the green. Oh, there we are. Look at the matching lampshade. Is that literally the same lampshade and they've just like stretched it out a bit? Probably. No, in the Sims team, of course. Who are we kidding? You know? A piano. A piano. And I want one of the upright ones, please. No. Oh, no. Does this one always come in stickers? No, it doesn't. Fabulous. Get you right in the middle there. We are having a grand piano in the Great Hall, but I think an upright piano for lessons and stuff for the children. I think that would work well here. I really do. I always want to put a lamp over here as well, like one of these right next to the piano in the corner. You know? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. I don't want to do another lamp on a table. I do, however, think we need to bring in some of those pedestals. I always forget where they're from. Oh, they're just base game. Okay. Well, I'm going to put one here, one on this side. Do I want to do it on the other doors as well? Probably. And I could use this now. I could pop two of these up on each of them and just twirl them around so they don't look too... That's very, very, very ostentatious. I love that word. That's one of my favourite words to say, actually. Ostentatious. What a lovely word, that. Comment down below a word you enjoy saying. It can even be rude. You know, we are in this community, for goodness sake. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Do need a picture up here, though. Or a nice painting. And one's popped into my head. And I think we can do it in a gold frame as well. Maybe this one. This one. Je ne sais quoi. Yes. That's the tickety-boo. I don't think we should do the pillars there. I think it would be a bit overkill if I put them over there. Let's try it anyway. I just think it would be a little bit too much. A little bit too ostentatious, you might say. Let me just see. I think I'm right in that. Yeah. I don't know. Loves, I don't know. I think it's kind of matching in with this family. I wouldn't necessarily do this for me, but I think it's the vibe for the family. They do not want to sit in this living room without at least 4 Roman pedestals. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm happy with how this living room came about. I'm very pleased with it. Look at the ceiling as well. I did that on the ceiling all throughout the house. Just to add a little bit, make it look like plaster or something up on the ceiling. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I think this is them to a T. Well, there we are. 1 room down. And I'm very pleased with the outcome. Now, I need all of you to vacate this area because we are going to be getting into the library. I think what we're going to do is the library and maybe the entrance hall as well. Just so we've got these kind of 3 rooms all done for next time. I think that's what we're going to do. So please, can you scoot away, go and sit on the sofa? And there they all are, sitting on the sofa, one by one. Separated. I can totally imagine them being that kind of family. I think we're going to have to use these curtains again in here, to be honest. Just because they're really nice and updated. And I just think it would work well in here. One thing, this house would be so good with custom content. I would love to furnish this with custom content. Maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do a video what I would have done furnishing this house, but with custom content instead. Or even building this house with custom content. You know, or we could just build a fresh new house, very much in the similar style. Let's do that instead. Anyway, so into the library. Now, I know the bookcase I want to use in here, and it's this one here. I just love this bookcase in an ostentatious house as this. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to fit one either side here. No, that makes that look a little bit weird. So I am going to pull you down to there, pop you to there, and I'm going to do a row of them down here, I think. I do want to use radiators in here, but I think I'm going to do what I did with the living room, put them underneath of the window. So can I just slot you in like that? Or is that just taking away a bit too much detail? It's taking away a bit too much detail. So in you go. Are you against the wall? You are. And you there. And then you can go right to the next step like that. Yes, that's the ticket. Very much so. So this is not going to be an office because this is an office in here. So I don't want to use any computers in here, but there's nothing stopping me from using an actual desk and areas to sit down and stuff, you know. So I think that's what I want to do. I want to make this a bit like a gentleman's smoking lounge. That's what I would like this to look like. So I might even go down the route. I don't know if this is going to work. Might go down the route of darkening down the wallpaper in here. Oh, that could work in here actually. And the white still looks kind of nice and fresh against it. I think that's what I'm going to do just for this room. Just for this room. And maybe also the games room. I'd like to darken down in there as well. But I could maybe use the paneling in the games room. I know we're not there yet, but just so I'm remembered. Just so I'm remembered. What? Just so I can remember. Yeah, something like that. Just so it looks a little bit more darker in there. Darker aesthetics. And then you are going to come here. And we're going to slap you behind here again. It does cut in slightly to the curtains, but we're going to just have to forgive it, you know? Yeah. Okay, so what I'm thinking is a desk somewhere, some chairs, some art up on the walls. So let me grab a few pieces out and make a start. So this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to put the desk here. Now it's got dark doors on either side of that, but I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it because I want to use this as the main kind of reading area, really. So I'm going to keep the desk there for the minute. And I'm going to flop these chairs around first. We're using these base game studded ones. I would like at least 4 in this room. I could maybe do a circle of them with a coffee table in the middle. We could do that. Let's get you around here. You to there as well. And this house is very clean. Don't forget we're going to be having butlers and maids and everything. So there's not going to be much clutter anywhere. If there is clutter, it's up on shelves or in bookcases. That's their clutter. Their books are their prized possessions in this house, I would imagine. If I can get you to there, then yeah. What kind of coffee table though? We're going to go for this kind of vibe. But with that being said, now that I'm using that shape of a coffee table, I'm going to straighten these chairs up, which I'm kind of happy with actually, because it frees up a nice channel coming through this way here, which is lovely. Bring you to there as well. And then I'm going to central that coffee table just about there, I think. I think that could work. Yes. Before we do anything, I want to bring some light in here. So I'm probably going to be using these sconces everywhere around the house, to be honest. So I'm going to do one there. We're going to do one there. I'm going to do a nice painting there. Let's do 2 more on this side. Is that the right height? What height are you, my love? Yeah, you are the right height. Okay. And you can go there and there. I'm going to whip you around. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a squidge, but I'm going to do it anyway. Pop 2 on this side as well. Is that cutting into the curtain? It's not now. You know? Yes. Yes, that's the vibe. Okay, so we need a nice posh painting in here. I think I want to go down the route of adding in one of these numbers. Maybe even this one here of like Henford's past. It's a bit too small though. I would like this to be just a bit bigger. So I'm going to scale you to a 1.4, I think. See where we go with that. Oh, that's the ticket right there. That is the absolute ticket. And I'm going to bring you down a little bit lower, my love, like this. Don't see this room being much of a plant room. I'm not going to add any plants into here. I imagine this being primarily for Lord Henry. I reckon everyone uses it, but this is his kind of style, you know? Yes, that's the ticket. Right, so we need to... I'm not going to put a computer here, don't remember, because that's going to be in the office. I've got ideas for that office. So I am going to do a... Do I want to do a... No, I'm going to do a normal chair in here rather than a wheelie one, because then it makes it look not out of place, you know, without a PC or something on top of it. So to match in as best as we can with those armchairs, I'm going to use this one here and pop that there. I reckon this is this like letter writing station. It's correspondence desk, you know. That's the technical term for this desk. Yes, it is indeed. And we're going to use that light here, maybe in a red here, actually. Oh, it doesn't come in a golden red. That always annoys me. I'll use that one instead, then. I don't want too much colour in here at all. Yes, and then with some kind of letter already being written. This one here. Correspondence, maybe bills owed from tenants and stuff. He does all of that kind of stuff here. In the office, I know we're not there just yet, but I'm going to be making like a big table, almost like a dining table, really, with loads of chairs around it. And I reckon he has his kind of like town meetings for the Hamlet of Whittington and stuff in this room here. So that's what we're going to do. Yes, we are indeed. Okay, well, this is coming together. I do think it needs a nice rug in here as well. A nice plush, posh rug. And I think just to bring in the brightness of the curtains, I'm going to use this rug here, but size it up quite a bit. I think I want to do this. Maybe a 1.5. 1.5, darling. Maybe a 1.8. That's not big enough, my love. 1.8. There we go. We have a little look-ski. Yes, that's the ticket. Do you see what I mean? That's kind of brought in the lightness of the curtains into this room, because it's a darker room, isn't it? Did I say I've changed the wallpaper as well? Gone for the paneling in here instead. I just think it works quite nicely in here. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I am. I do, however, feel... Do I want to... Yeah, I'm going to get a couple of these in here as well. These pedestals are going to be everywhere, but I think I want to change up the plants on top of these ones. I don't want to go for flowers. Maybe some kind of like small fern or something like that. Yeah, I'm going to use these ones here from the blooming room. Is it blooming room? Yeah, but I'm going to size them up. I think I only sized them up once. I did. And just spin them around ever so slightly like this. I did say I didn't want any plants in here, but I think just a couple over on the side look absolutely smashing. Now, I'm not going to do any clutter on this table. This is going to be a very clutter-free, as I said, house. Especially on these levels. So I think that is exactly how I want it to be. Feeling a clock coming on. Feeling a clock coming on, I am, loves. So I think I'm going to see if I can squidge it in here without cutting into the curtains too much. Yeah, I do like it there, I think. I do, but I feel we might have missed out by putting a clock in here as well. Wonder where I could put this. I mean, you would look great above the fireplace. Oh, it does look good there. That painting looks good there as well, though, doesn't it? I'm going to put it on this side here and make it look like it's kind of resting on top, you know, and not on the wall. Same with this. I'm going to plop you over to there like that. Oh, God. Can you work with me, please, Sheila? Thank you. Why? Just why? I don't know if I like that. I'm going to use this one instead. So at least they've got a clock in here and it's above the fireplace. Very posh, very nice. So I am going to keep the grandfather clock there. Well, I think that's it. I think that's what we're going to bring into this office. I'm happy with it. So just to finish off, we're going to do this hallway here. I think some art up on the walls, some sconces for a start. Let's start with the art. Start with the art and then move on. Nothing much in here either. I probably want like a table somewhere with a bunch of flowers on. I want it to look a little bit elaborate, you know? So let's bring in some art. I'm feeling this in here. I'm feeling this coming on. I don't know why, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to flop you there, darling. And maybe do another one on this side, but just in a different variation. What can we do? Maybe not that. No, that's not the vibe for here. Not that. Maybe the naked man. Yes, it's art. You know? Art. Okay, Aiden, move on, please, for goodness sake. Right, you there. Another one there. Beautiful. Another one there. Probably want to do one on each side here, actually. Just to really bring that home. Yes. Now, radiators with art above it, it's not good, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do two in here. I'm going to pop one just there as well. Am I going to do a hall table there? No, I'm going to do a hall table here. So I'm going to flop you above it like that. Now, I wouldn't recommend putting art above radiators. That's all I'm going to say. But we're doing it in The Sims 4. We're just going to pretend it's got one of those covers on it, the radiator covers. I would love them in game as well. Thank you, please, Sims team. Can we have some radiator covers? That would be marvellous. Thank you ever so. Right, so we need a curtain up here. I'm thinking I want one to kind of look like it's been draped off to the side. And the only one that does that is this one here. Will it look shit? Let's test. I mean, it doesn't look great. Oh, do you know what? That's okay. It's not resting on the floor, but it's fine like that. It kind of balances out that window because this window is really offset. I think. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We can get away with that, loves, I think. Yeah. Okay, so I want to do a table here. And I think we're going to go down the route of using a dining table instead. What colours can we do here? Oh, yes, that one. If I can grab you there and then get up a big bunch of flowers on top of that as well. I think we need to go kind of ostentatious with the flowers here as well. So I might even use this one. Has this one had any recolours on it? Of course it hasn't. We'll keep the pink roses. Yes, just so that's what you see when you come into the door, you know. Very posh, very plush. Beautiful. Now, I was thinking, I did see something and I was wondering if I could put these somewhere. You know, that would look, it would look good out here or something. Maybe I could do one either side here. I don't really hate that colourway either. There might be a better one, but I'm thinking, Let's pop you there for a minute and just see. Oh, they're a bit better. The darker grey ones. Yeah, we'll do that. Let me see that, actually. Yeah. Yes. There you go. Je ne sais quoi. So in here, we need a rug to, well, a welcome mat. It would be a very posh welcome mat as well, to be honest, wouldn't it? So maybe even using one of these like posh ones here, like this. And having that, can I get a colour in here, like a green? Oh, that does look nice in here. Actually, I don't really... Oh, it's a little bit too big. Let me see if I can make this a better size with the tool mod. There we are. A 0.6 was the ticket. I can pop you to there like that. Yes, that's the ticket. Right, and then here, I want to do a little hall table with probably a plant on top of that as well, to be honest. Maybe even a statue. Something along those lines. And I think, does this one here come in a nice sort of like, oh, that one there could work in here. Yep, we're going to do that. I'm going to pop you into that position there. Just push you in slightly. So maybe a flower or a vase with a statue. And so that's what I've done. We used that head statue. Some white fresh flowers. I put a new sconce up there as well. And I also brought out these two vases and I put them either side of the living room doors. Which go through into there. Je ne sais quoi bête. I'm very, very happy with how that has came out. I very much am. Yes, indeed. Okay, well, we're going to come back next week with this. I think next week what we're going to do is the office area, the kitchen, and also maybe even the dining room around here. And the toilet. We'll kind of finish this area here off. Because then what we can do is separate this area into another part, which is the games room for billiards. And also the great hall. So that's it. That is the chickadee boo. Let's leave on. This is probably my favorite room. I do love how the living room came out. But that's it, my darlings. Thank you so much for watching today. I will be back on Tuesday. Have the most marvelous weekends. And I will see you all then. Goodbye.